training with the fever dreams. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. If I let it be, I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Hello and welcome to My Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick, and let's go ahead and turn on the cameras here. It's a little late night, short show. Not gonna be too long. I don't want to be on here too late. Just because I took my medicine and I feel a little tired as it is today. It was a pretty rough day for me. Not feeling too good. Internally, just feeling a little weird. Like the energy is very, very, very weird internally for me today. And I think the sun is playing a big role in how I'm feeling, because it's a lot of solar flares that are happening, and we're getting hit by a lot of solar wind. And it does play a factor within the world here and where we live. And the solar winds, they really affect our pretty much everything in life here in Earth. And just for example, today, just a few hours before I got on, Turkey just got hit by another earthquake, a 6.4 earthquake in the same area where 7-pointer hit. I think it's like 7 point something hit a few weeks, actually like a week ago, like a week and a half ago. And they just got hit by another strong 6.4 earthquake, which I'm letting you know right now, there's easily going to be over 100,000 dead between all these earthquakes in Turkey. It's sad, and it feels weird. The world is going through a lot of things going on. I mean, Ohio, you guys are getting bombarded. with craziness over there. There was another explosion somewhere in Ohio. Just getting the reports in of another explosion. This time, trying to see if they have any more news on it, but I feel like I feel like we're being sabotaged from within. This is my opinion, my thoughts. Um, I'm feeling the energy of sabotage, and I feel like we're being tricked from all levels, from the lower level all the way to the president of the United States. I feel like we're being sabotaged. We are being put in this position on purpose, and I feel like people are getting tired of pretty much of what's been going on, and I feel like they're sabotaging and making things happen as far as like spills and explosions, and you know our own people are against the American way, and they're looking for ways to disrupt human life, daily human life. Um, and I see them like being very, very sneaky, very like they, and I feel a lot of them came from the border. Like these are kind of like militias, and also agents that are here already in the United States because they came through the border. And I feel like a lot of things that are happening are being coordinated. It's just not like a spur of the moment. Oh shit, this happened by accident. Yeah, about that accident. I don't think it was an accident. I think a lot of things are being done on purpose. Everything's being done on purpose. Hey, what's up, Albert? Um, just gonna do a short show tonight. Just wanted to talk about, another earthquake freaking hitting Turkey. Our politics here is just like the earthquake. It just keeps on going and keeps on killing people. I mean, with these policies that government can't. I don't understand the United States of America anymore, and how it could change every 4 years, and it just how come we can't stick to certain guidelines and certain ways of life and then keep it that way instead of having to change all the time every 10 years, every 4 years we're changing something, and it's always a repeat. And what we're doing is never anything new. It's always going back and repeating a certain thing that had happened years back, and they bring it back to the forefront and then argue about it, and then they make themselves look stupid doing it. So I have zero faith in our government, zero faith, and the way we're gonna be going is just it's a slippery, slopey ride, and it's gonna get dirty and nasty, and you know things are gonna get expensive. Like it's already expensive, but you're gonna start seeing the holidays being affected. And what I mean by that is a lot of our things that we get from China. 90, 95% of the items that we have is from China. And what happens if China stops shipping and stops trading with the United States? That will put the United States in a hell of a tailspin. And not only that, but it will affect everyone's pockets. And are we ready for that? Are you ready to suffer and struggle financially? Yeah, we're already struggling as it is now, but this is nothing compared to what really can happen. This is just a tease. I feel like this is just a tease. And the real things, the real outcomes, the real problems are are coming. They're coming. Um, I feel like a lot of people have lost faith in our government, which is understandable. Lost faith in humanity, it's understandable. And and I feel like the human race needs to start looking more at the sky and start looking at the stars and look at nature, look at changing and being a better person and focusing. And the best way I feel is like to go outside and look at the stars. If you're able to see the stars, go outside and look at the stars for a while. Our ancestors from our previous lives, they were very into the stars. They even called a lot of people star people. Um, and the star people, I feel like those are people that actually came from stars. And it's documented in paintings, it's documented in books, but it's silenced by humanity. There's only so much they want to release on that. They don't like to talk too much about that. But I feel like these days we have are very precious. And I want people to enjoy themselves. I want people to get out of their house, go for a walk, go do something productive. You have to do something productive. When you're stuck, you're stuck. You say you're going to do something, you never do it. You need to react and do it. Stop procrastinating. Get going now. Get your life straightened out. Pay off your credit cards if you want to. Pay off your bills. Try to be more comfortable with your life. Go on a vacation this year. Pay off your credit cards, and once you have your credit cards paid off, take a little trip. Take a trip. It doesn't have to be a fancy, expensive trip. All you do is jump in a car and go somewhere. Go to a national park, and maybe stay the night and go camping at that park, and then come back. A couple of days later, and you'll see the difference. You're gonna feel so much better if you get out to nature. But right now, people people are very greedy and very selfish, and I want to know, like, what would Jesus be thinking about with the human race as it is today? Like, what would he say? What would he do if he was to come right now? Like, I think he would be like, what the fuck is going on here? Um, this is not how I left it. This is a mess. 9 out of 10, if Jesus was to show up here in the United States, he has a pretty high probability chance of being shot. Okay? And that's the narrative the media wants to push on people. Every day people are getting shot, people are getting killed. They just shot up and killed a bishop over in California, and that's a fucking mess. They killed a Catholic bishop, and I wonder, like, they talk a lot of good about this individual, but I want to know the bad. Because as good as he is, there's some secrets he's holding. Or he did something to someone and they just had enough and killed him. So, I don't trust churches. I don't trust, men. Too much temptation. That's the problem. And they don't know how to control what's between their legs. And, and it's sad, but it's just the times that we're in. You can't even trust the church. You can't trust them. How many times you hear the news, of a pastor or priest molesting kids and doing all these craziness, but then they still could talk all this heavily speech and about the Jesus and about the Bible and us and that. There's so much that you can do and hide behind a book. Your nastiness will always come to light. And it's just despicable. Despicable. I don't trust religion, don't like it. It's a book. It is a book. It is a book written by many, 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 a lot of humans wrote in that book. So who are we to believe a book that's not even accurate? Oh, because it makes sense? It makes it accurate? I don't think so. The book is incomplete. There's so many stories that's missing from the book, and the wording has been changed to fit a certain narrative. Like, these books have been manipulated, and yet we're here, like, putting faith into the system. To them, they don't. I don't trust them. I don't trust. I don't trust the churches anymore. You know, I'd rather trust a guru or someone of like a Buddhist priest than I would any Catholic church or any Christian church. They feed one another. They think, oh, because they're Christian, nothing's wrong with them. I want to do the math. How many Christian followers and all this, goody goodies are in jail? And how many Catholics are in jail? Like, they should have a number out there. Oh, yeah, Jesus will protect me. He'll make me a better person. I'm gonna be a better person. I go, why did he just didn't start off like that and went and did a crime and committed murder, and now you're serving life in jail, but now you're trying to run to Jesus to help you. Goes to show you, where's Jesus? Where is he? Because he could have prevented him from committing the crime. Never did, never stepped in, let him do the crime, and now he has to do the time. It's crazy. If you want to come on to the show, let me know in the chat room so I can do like a little roll call, see who's here. And if you want to come in, let me know now, because the show is not going to be on for too long. I'll be on for like another 40 minutes. But I feel bad for the people in Turkey, because Turkey, I feel like they're hammering them into submission, so they get the international aid to Turkey and help Turkey, and then Turkey could turn around and be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and let Poland and was it Poland? No, it's Finland and what was the other country that wanted to join NATO? And if they join NATO, oh man, it's going to be very interesting times out there in that side of Europe and Russia. Go ahead and light up my joint. This is going to be a one joint show. It's just I wasn't feeling good today. And he was a little off. This morning I was a little off. I did a show with Dark Illusions. He was here earlier with one of his friends that came onto the show. We had a great conversation this morning. If you haven't seen it, I suggest go watch it. It's Eclipse of Twilight, number 6. Very, very good conversation was held there. But I just feel like, because they were talking about the baby Jesus and the poster child, and when they were talking about that, it's like, yeah, but that's just his story. This world, how big it is, right? And it's just one little speck of person on this world that made all this hoopla, but yet there's so many millions others that they have stories too and they were ignored. And all previous books of spiritual and more enlightened than Jesus were burnt to the sticks. They were all destroyed. So that way we could just believe in this one poster child. No, I can't fall into the trap. I will never fall into that trap. You know, especially a religion as corrupt as it is, and then I have to believe in that and corruption and scandals and raping little kids. I'm supposed to follow that? You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? I don't think so. I'd be like Homie the Clown. I need a sock with a whole bunch of rice in it and just pump him in the head with the sock. Yeah, Homie don't play that. But let's go ahead and I'll put out the link real quick. I'll send it to I'll send it to I'll send it to Discord because Discord. Um, Let me see if I can go ahead and put it on Discord. Let's copy it and I wanted to talk about a book that I bought when I was in Salem. I didn't get the opportunity to talk about it when I was here. I've just been off. My energy's been off. Everything's just been really. I've been a little off. It's like I'm losing the ambition. This is the time of the year I start losing my ambition. And I'm trying to stay the course, but it's like not working. I think Dr. Lucius is doing a show too, because he just sent me a message. I think he's doing a show too. So go figure. He told me he don't do shows late at night, but he's doing one tonight. I do late night shows, so he told me now he's up by 5 and he's available like 5 to 8 p.m. He doesn't want to do anything past 8 p.m. But then he's doing something now. I'm like, okay, that's kind of contradicting, but that's cool. I don't mind watching your show, but if I'm broadcasting, I gotta stay here. We're trying to figure out his channel for YouTube, for my channel, to put it on here, my channel too. There is a possibility of doing it. It's just we need the time, to do it, to brainstorm and get it done. Let me go ahead and put the link out. One sec. But it's sad. Times are getting really sad right now. And it's not getting any better. Sign in. There you go. Sign in. I like it that I can sign in with my phone and I don't need to do anything else. Oh, he sent me a StreamYard link. That's going to be interesting because I've never done anything like this from my show. Hold on, Albie. Let me check something out first with Mr. Illusions. Let me see what he's doing. Let me open up another window here. Come on, what are you doing? Let's open it up. See if I can get Illusions. Because he's broadcasting. Yeah, he is broadcasting. I'm live too. He's live. I'll say, how can I? Let me see. He told me he doesn't come on at night, and then now he's here at night, and I'm like, like, boy, how do I? It's like, how can I jump on while doing my show? I started at 9:30. I've been on since 9:30. Don't see the link. I think you sent me the link here, but that's on my phone. Let me see if I could come on. See how I can work this out because I gotta broadcast on two channels at once. One is on my channel. Um, then we have Doc Illusions on another channel, and I'm trying to get with Doc here. If you give me a second, I'm gonna try to work some magic on my side. So we're gonna try to broadcast. Let's see if I can get me on here. No, it says error. I can't jump on. They gave me an error. I can't jump on. Let me see. Let me try one more time. See their StreamYard because he just sent it to me. Yeah, I can see the link, but I'm getting an error 44. Let me see if I get it from the computer. If I can do it. Yeah, I'm getting a 44 error. Let me see something because I'm trying to get on here. See if I could broadcast with him. It's my reaction channel. Let's see if I can broadcast. No, I'm trying to sign. I'm trying to get into the show. I'm here waiting in the background. See if it works. Trying to get this to work. because I'm broadcasting, and I don't know, by me broadcasting, if I could jump on, but he needs to bring me in. All right, it's kind of weird because now I'm in his show, so I gotta mute my mic over here. I don't know how this is gonna work out, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to figure things out. Let's try to figure this out. See, I got to echo. Yeah, I hear it from your side. On your side is muted? Nah, I hear myself. We're trying to work this out and figure this out. Because you're on Prism, right? Or am I wrong? Because if you're using Prism and then you have StreamYard, so I'm on your StreamYard. Now the people can hear me. I know my people can hear me. If you can hear me, give me a little hand. A little hand. Yeah, that's an echo. Now, put yours on mute real quick. Let me test it. Testing, testing. No, it's an echo on your side. If you go mute, yeah, mute that. So this is gonna be a test, anyways. But we gotta figure this out so that we can broadcast on both channels. I know I can put you on to my channel and add you on. You know, if you go to the tab on the right corner, just like the three little bubbles. If you go there and you click, oh shit, I can't do it here. You click. There's an area where you could for the microphone. You click on that, and then you can see it says echo cancellation. Just unclick it, unclick the box, and then click it again. Sometimes that resolves the echo issue. So there you go. Much better. Let me go ahead and turn on my camera so you people can see me. Three, two, one. Nope. Hold on. It's not working over here. Just trying to work out the kinks here. No problems. Okay. It's good to learn. That's why I say it's good to learn. You see? There we go. So I'm broadcasting. Albie, you can hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. And people on your side, can they hear me from your channel? Yeah, you're not on Odyssey. Well, you were earlier, Odyssey, if I'm not mistaken, when we were doing our show. But I am broadcasting on here. I don't. You see, on YouTube, right? I see your camera's on, right? On StreamYard, your camera's not on. So are you really broadcasting through StreamYard? No. You're broadcasting through Prism Live. So you can't, how can you, but the broadcasting, so my voice is not being, is not being heard then. Because Prism, I don't know, because you have Prism over there when we have our StreamYard here, and I don't see myself on your YouTube. Yes, I see you looking at the camera and give me that people's eyebrow and looking to the side. And you're holding your phone in your hand. But I don't see that on stream. I see that on YouTube. Yes, Albie can hear me. All right, thank you, Albie. Let me show my screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing and what I'm dealing with here real quick. Let me go to the entire. So that's the supposed to be broadcasting, right? I'm gonna go over to the screen. Yeah, I know I'm broadcasting. I just want to know if I'm broadcasting. Okay, but which YouTube? Because I don't see myself. Hold on, let me check. Yo, check. 'Cause I'm not. All right. Okay, so okay, we're going through a little buffering. Okay, because you probably have two channels going off. I don't know how this is working. But Doc, you there? All right, good. I see myself on your channel. change this. My echo wants to drive me crazy. It's a delay echo too. So right here we have figuring out what to do. Yeah. See, I can even probably change the background of my channel. So let me see if I could do that. So not to get the confusion, I can just change the background. And I'm broadcasting at the same time, and I got two different backgrounds. And Mr. Losers has just dropped off. Oh boy. I guess it's experimental for him tonight. He wanted to do an evening show, but he's having his technical difficulties. We're trying to figure it out. Well, no worries, but we're going to continue. Um, our solar system has been it's been going through some phases and changes. Our media doesn't want to talk about it because there's nothing that the human race can do about it. You know, if we had an asteroid as big as, let's say, New York City coming towards Earth, a direct impact to Earth, you know they are not going to tell the people until the very last minute because they don't want the people to go into chaos and people to get all out bent out of shape. But as you can see, I've been broadcasting on two channels, and Mr. Illusions will be back on his channel hopefully shortly, hopefully soon. Um, let me see. Um, let me check his StreamYard. Yeah, he should be here. I'm in his StreamYard. So this is unique because I've never done this before. So bear with us, please. Sorry for the inconvenience for tonight's show. I was anticipating doing this tonight. I thought Doc would be sleeping. But it's great he came on, but I wish I would have had this done earlier to have it down packed tight. Because there's always a will. There's a will, there's a way, and there's always a way. So we just don't give up, and we just keep pushing, and we'll figure it out. It's no quitters here. But I'll be. See, Albie's there. Let me see if I didn't send out the link to you yet because I was trying to figure this thing out with Doc. Let me send you out the link. So for those who are on my channel, My Mind Over Your Matter, you're more than welcome to join me on my show. You can talk about current events, things that are happening right now in the world. You talk about this earthquake that's just hit Turkey, possibly killing a lot more people. We have a lot of things going on. We had an explosion this evening in Ohio. I think it was like a plant fire that happened. So that's new news coming in. Let's see if I can go ahead and put the link out to you, Albie, so you can come on through. Um, Send out some messages. And opens up here. I hope Doc comes back because I'm on his channel. Anybody on Doc's channel? Just wave your hand. That's me. If I see myself waving my hand on his channel, that means I'm still live on his channel. Yep, I'm still live on his channel. All right. Well, I'm gonna do the best to cover because he is a very good friend of mine. Dr. Illusions, known each other as buddies for 6 years now, and we were raised pretty close to each other down in South Florida. Never really crossed paths until later on in life, but we experienced the same areas, the same pretty much what was going on in our neck of the woods. We're pretty much experienced it together. Um, and the fact that I have him as a friend now, it's like it's priceless. It's a good friend to have. It's someone that I could if I need to talk to him, he's there for me. So it's good people, good-hearted person, has a lot of knowledge, very knowledgeable. Spent a lot of time reading. You can tell. Very good all around person. He gets impatient sometimes. Oh, here comes the psychicness out of me. He gets impatient. He gets frustrated. Like I could hear him get frustrated and get overwhelmed and be like, "Urgh." But without militia, he's not a malicious person or a hateful person or nothing like that. He's actually a sweetheart. But it's just sometimes he just likes it his way or a version of his way. And I think he's changing for the better. It's kind of bringing Albie. Yo, Albie!
What's up?
What's good? What's good? I'm here live from Doc Illusion's channel also.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
you can
cool.
see me. I have two different backgrounds playing too. I got this falling star that's like right here. And on the other side, I have beautiful, beautiful screen. It's the eclipse of twilight. That's my that's our show background for when I'm with Dark Illusions. That's my background. And when we do our shows together, that's my background for our show. Our show, it had a little hiatus of a few weeks. We came back today. We had a great conversation. I highly suggest those who have not watched it yet, please go give it a watch, give it a like, and listen to the conversation. Listen to Doc Illusion speak. The man has so much knowledge and he speaks from the heart. And I just feel like we need to give him some more attention, and we need to start listening, start listening to us, listening to yourself, listening to the energy that you have from within, because everyone has this voice inside of them. It is how clear you want that voice to be. It's that inner voice. My inner voice he's on another level, he is. He's like, he's on a, yeah, it happens when you have a traumatic brain injury and you have all this metal inside of you and all these surgeries, and it adds up and makes me more inducive to to that energy, to at the end of the day I'm trying to figure out, what's going on and how can I help. It's like I'm always been a helping person. I'm the one that always, if you fell down on the floor, I'm usually the one putting my hand out to help you back up. You know, uh, it's not easy doing what I do, because I don't have that many people that have come through. I used to have a lot of people back in the day, but YouTube shadow banned me, and I don't get much attention anymore unless I kind of say like prostitute myself on other channels and other people's channels. I tend to not to do that unless if they want me. I'll be more happy to go on and do readings. I love doing readings. I love having someone come on and then have me just feel the energy to tell who's who and what's what. Um, I'm not sure what's going on with Mr. Illusions. I don't know what's going on. And the thing is that it is streaming on his channel. I'm live on his channel. You're in the show. Yeah, I know I'm in the show. Like, that's crazy. I'm broadcasting, but I don't see his comments here. I see comments. I don't see the comments. Let me see here. No, I don't see comments. I mean, if someone's on Mr. Illusion's, Dr. Illusion's channel, can you please make a comment? I can see if I'm getting any comments from his side. I know my side, I got Albie over here. He wrote up a few things, so I know everything's okay over there. And I'm not seeing any comments over that side. Well, I'm going to go with what I was talking about earlier on my show. I just might as well bring it on this side since Doc is not here. He'll be here. He'll participate when he gets here. Things here in this world is rapidly declining. You have these young bucks that are trying to change the outline of the future of this country. Let me send the link to Illusions just in case, because he confuses me all the time when he does a show and I'm trying to like get him on. He be confusing me. I'm trying to get him on here. That's not it. Let me try to get him on here. He's writing to me, I think. Let me see if I can send him a link to the show. I can do it through let me do it through my computer. It's a lot faster if I do it that way. Since I'm broadcasting on his channel, see if I could get him on Discord and just send him the link to the show. Let's go ahead and put it here. Let's go ahead and put this. Let's go ahead and put that link there. So if he comes on, I can see him. Come on. I can definitely see myself on his show, so I am broadcasting. So, what I was saying, I got a message from him. Let me read it from my phone. You can tell I'm still live on his channel. Just give me a quick heads up. I'm still live on your channel, buddy. But there's a lot of things going on that we're not being told about our planet. Not only our planet, but the planets are next to us, our neighbors. Um, Jupiter, we just found out that Jupiter has 13 new moons they discovered. New moons they continue to discover. We're in 2023, right? And they still discovering new moons that never been found ever on Jupiter. And yet we don't know anything about our own planet, the one we live in. We're so worried about other planets and other solar system and other body of planets that are out there, but we don't even know what's happening in our own neck of the woods. Like, that's really wild, And then we don't know shit about our oceans. We don't know shit about our oceans. But it's our world is going to go through some phases. I have a feeling this is a quick prediction. I think things are going to start getting on and popping like around like June. I think this hurricane season is going to be a good hurricane season. It's going to be a lot stronger than this past year. I feel like the tornadoes are going to be more frequently coming now until like the next few months. It's going to be very aggressive tornadoes. The energy from the sun is very powerful, and it's bringing in more energy than what we can handle. I mean, I'm waiting to the point where it overloads our systems and everything gets thrown off, or we go through a blackout where everything goes bye bye at the same time. Meaning, no cell phones, no computers, no laptop, no tablet, no iPhones, no telephones, period. Everything's just blackout. You can't use any electronic devices. You can't take out any money from the bank. You can't use you can't use really money. Like, you can't use your credit card because how the hell are they going to charge the card? They need the internet. They need that confirmation that there's funds to release to be purchased. I mean, it's going to throw a big monkey wrench into the system. It's like, how ready are we? How ready are we going to be when this time comes where everything goes dark? Would that be nice? Right? Everything would change in a heartbeat. People would be panicking. People, I could see, bad things happening. I see like uprisings and people taking advantage of others and people not helping each other. I see more chaos, It's like, look at the riots when they had the riots, right? For which is George Floyd. California had no part of the George Floyd thing, but they ended up having some riots out there because of it and nearly destroyed half of the city. They were breaking into stores, stealing like products, stealing clothes, stealing shoes. Like that's a protest. That's a riot. No, that's called a lot of independent, like self-thinking, opportunistic people just went and just ransacked a store and took everything, and the police didn't do jack shit about it. And this is the times that we're heading to. We're heading to darker times. Darker. We're going to the dark. And it's okay to be in the dark. Sometimes we need dark to see the light. We need the dark. And the things that they both work, like the yin and the yang, they need each other. The dark needs the light, and the light needs the dark. And the light is helpful. It is, but it doesn't last. That's one thing about light. It does not last. Darkness is forever. Light, you have you're limited. You're limited time. And I wish a lot of the things that are going on with the world, because that's the topic for my channel, what's going on with the world. Things getting expensive. We have a weird ass person as president. I don't know how he got that amount of votes. I can't. I can't. It doesn't hit. It hits me, and it's like it's impossible. From his basement, he got those numbers. Something's not right. And then we're having all these conflicts. Started off with the Afghanistan. People want to forget Afghanistan and what happened in Afghanistan and how we just left our shit over there. We let the Taliban come in and take all of our equipment. All our equipment, all our satellite equipment, a lot of ammunition, a lot of missiles, a lot of heavy equipment was left over in Afghanistan. Why? How come the president couldn't conduct a certain way, to do the transfer of power, but we get our shit out of there? It's just everything that has been done backwards, and yet they still want to give this guy another chance for 4 years to fuck up more. I tell you right now, if Biden gets into office, I think I'm gonna leave the country. I'm just gonna be to the point that I have had enough. I've had enough, and don't want to be part of the American politics. I'll get a dual passport and just go somewhere else. I could broadcast from anywhere in the world. As long as I get a good signal, I could broadcast from anywhere. It's just, it's just a lot of weird times around the whole world. The whole world is going through weird times. It's not just here. And it's not just the United States. You know, we gotta stop being so like only thinking that it's of us here only, United States only. No, this is a world problem. We have a world problem. We're a part of the problem. You know, and the problem is people don't listen. People don't listen, and they do whatever they want, and they think there's no consequences that comes with their actions. You know, and to the point now that words are being held accountable, and words are being dictated and scrutinized and overlooked, and they just cliffhangers. With every word you say, they're hanging on it like a fucking monkey's balls. And and sensitivity. People lately have been sensitive, like super sensitive, like demanding public apologies and shit, and like people trying to feel entitled. Like, no, like, no. Don't ever feel like you're entitled to anything, because we really ain't entitled to shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how to move on. A lot of people stay stuck in the same shit. It's like they're stuck in quicksand the whole time. Quicksand. Never can find their way out. Um, hey, at least I got 3 people watching over here in Illusion's channel. If you guys over in Dr. Illusion's channel, please interact in the chat room and let Doc know that you're here. Doc, he's gonna be coming back. He's actually having me take over for a little bit. He's getting ready to eat something. Yeah, he wrote to me. So it's like his girl made up some spaghettis. So he's trying, while he's eating, he's trying to restart hopefully with Odyssey too. So he's there working like a little mad scientist in the background. I'm here broadcasting, and I'm broadcasting on my channel. My channel's name is MyMindoverYourMatter. You could write that and use that phrase. I want everyone to use that phrase. That's not only for me, not only the show channel, but that's something for everyone. It's my mind over your matter. And now you say it, and you say it to somebody else. It's my mind over your matter. It's my mind, my conscious mind over the matter of whatever you're going to bring to me. You got to remember, my mind is going to be over it. So let's get to it. And it's a phrase that I want everyone to use. It'll be very helpful. Psychologically, everything. It's that's why I came up with that name like that. But there's going to be a lot of troubling times. I see turbulent waters. I see a lot of gods that have been disrespected. A lot of gods, not just one god. A lot of gods have been disrespected. Because of the baby Jesus, the poster child. They suppressed so much history because of that story. So much history was gone because of that one story. Very sad. Please leave a like if you're watching over at Illusions channel or on my channel. Um, leave a like, click it, and there you got a like. Um, oh, I was only going to be on here for an hour, but I can go on a little bit more. No worries. Medicine hasn't really kicked in yet. I mean, I feel it, but it's not really kicked in properly. Been thinking a lot about the sun and how people don't pay attention to the sun. What's the last time you ever checked out the sun? Checked out a radar about the sun? Not many people do. Not people know what the sun is doing. All they see is it's a beautiful day. No clouds in the sky. Big bright sun kicking energy out, and literally kicking energy out with X flares coming out of the sun. Thank you, train. That's the confirmation train. But the energy that's coming into this planet, it's pretty strong, and it's causing things to move. And Turkey again just got hit by a 6.4 earthquake. Rescuers were in piles, trying under piles of rubble, trying to save people. And you have a 6.4 earthquake hits you as you're trying to recover people. I'm letting you know right now, this is easily going to go over 50,000 people dead. The number I had in my head initially when it happened was over 100,000 people dead. And it's right now close to 50,000 people. And they just got hit by another strong earthquake. And that's going to have aftershocks. It's going to have more instability. There's going to be a lot more buildings collapsing. Buildings that look fine and they don't look like they have a problem, next thing you know, they're going to be collapsed. And all the people that are in that building, they're going to be pretty much dead. And that's the thing with that neck of the woods of Turkey. Like, there's a lot of people that live in a big house setting. Like, a lot of families, they live like that. They live like the Brady Bunch. And what happens? You have the Brady Bunch in every apartment of every floor. And that's a lot of people trapped up in a building. And then you have a major earthquake that just like happened, and now the building it collapsed. And a lot of those people that are in the building are unaccounted for. Like they can't even find them. They know they're there. They just gotta go through the rubble and find their bodies. This is a hard cleanup. It's gonna be one of the world's hardest cleanups. It's happening in Turkey. Major distraction for them. Major distraction. Instead of them focusing on the war and the fact of with Ukraine and Russia and like I don't know. Turkey didn't want to approve the NATO. and I think it was Switzerland and Finland. I think one of those two were gonna join um, NATO. And I think they want to, bring them in before full fledged war breaks, but they needed a full approval across the board, and Turkey was one of the holdouts that didn't want to, you know, proceed with the application. Um, Now, with this tragedy going on in Turkey and so forth, and then you have a war going on, and it's if it's pulling on their heartstrings, Turkey. Uh, it's like you make a wrong decision, you lose 100,000 people. If you make another wrong decision, it could be another 100,000 people. That's a lot of people. And Turkey's a beautiful country, you know. Like everywhere else, we have our slums. The slums are everywhere. We got slums everywhere. Here in the United States, we have pretty sad homeless rates throughout the city, like New York City, LA, Georgia, you can name Florida, everywhere. Every city, every state has their homeless population, and Americans too. But we don't help them. The help comes very slow. And the system went too fast and left behind a lot of people that can't catch up. And people are struggling. A lot of people are struggling. They're gonna struggle more starting next month. Because they're taking away benefits. So the extra money that you got for food stamps, that's going bye bye, and any extra care or so forth, that's possibly going bye bye too. And the groceries was helpful. It was really helpful because it was implemented for the COVID times, and during that times you get a discount. Not a discount, but they send you extra money for food. And during these hard times with the inflation and all, groceries is not cheap anymore. Last time I went to the supermarket, that shit was expensive. Expensive as food. Like, damn, not for nothing, but since I was a little kid, my parents used to take me to the grocery store. I always went to the grocery store with my parents. And one thing I really looked at was the prices. I looked at a lot of prices. All different types of food. From the rice to the sugar to the beans, meat, fish. It was so cheaper back in the days. You go to the butcher, you order what you want, and you can get pork. You can do a pork chop. They do pork shoulders. Depends what you want. They cut it up. I used to get pork chops, and used to get some steaks too. And he's getting it from the butcher, so it's like really fresh and not that expensive compared to the grocery store. Hell no, it's a lot cheaper getting it from the damn butcher itself. Um, Especially if you're paying cash. It's just that grocery stores has just gotten so commercial, and a lot of brands are trying to sell their thing to, of course, make a profit. That's at the end of the day, you want to make a profit. So a lot of these grocery stores, they have their brands, their go-to brands that bring them the money, and they put those things right in the front so people can get them. But I'm gonna wrap up the show in 8 minutes because I am getting tired. So I did do an earlier show today with Illusions. You guys need to go watch. You can watch it over at My Mind Over Your Matter or My Mind Over Your Matter 2, because I have two channels, just the same name. One has a 2 behind it. For the second channel, it's 2. The original channel is just My Mind Over Your Matter. Subscribe and follow up on my content, and I promise things are going to get better in the future. I'm gonna have more people coming on, expressing themselves, speaking. If they want to practice speaking, they're rather welcome to come on and share your knowledge with us. This year, I want people to go on vacation. I want people to enjoy themselves, enjoy nature, go for a nature walk, enjoy life. This year, out of all years, this is it. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Because no one else is going to do it for you. Step up and do it. I'll put it as a curse. I want everyone who's watching to be successful and to be on top of their game. No distractions. I feel like there's going to be a lot of lust. But be focused. Get your things done. Start getting your things. The things you want to get started, start it. You have to start. Stop procrastinating. Because there's a lot of procrastinators. They're big talkers, but they're big time procrastinators. Stay focused. Focus. The third eye, stay focused. And all in all, just be happy. You're alive. You're here. You're alive. And that's all that matters. You're here. You need to make the best of your time here. You can't just be slouching around doing nothing. That's what I do. That's what I do now in the winter time. But for the young fellows and the young ladies and, the one with the able bodies that can be able to do this stuff, I need for you to start doing it and start living your life and have fun doing it and stop the craziness, stop the hate, stop stop feeling like someone's coming after you. You know what I mean? Because you need to be going somewhere and you need to be focusing on yourself. You can't just focus on on just a few things. No, focus on you. Make yourself happy. Make yourself a better person. Do something that's gonna make you feel more relaxed. You know, it's like go to your happy zone and recharge because everyone is depleted. Everyone is depleted, and it's not your fault. It's just the energy right now. It's just really fucked up. Okay. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap up my show. I appreciate everyone who came by my channel, especially Albie who came by and Doc Illusions who had came by, but he dipped off. So hopefully he had a good meal. You know, I love spaghettis too. It's so easy to make and so it's easy in a ways, but it's not that easy. Like to get it done right and for it to taste right and like it's not just put in water and that's it and just take it out. It's not. It's a little bit more than that. So yeah. So we'll go ahead and wrap up the show. Albie, have a good night. I appreciate you, man. And I'll catch you on Wednesday because I do my show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Unless something happens that is of importance, then I'll come on the off day. But I'm off on Tuesday, so I schedule on my show, My Mind Over Your Matter, every Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturday. And usually the show starts around 9 p.m. Eastern time. It reflects. It goes between. It all depends, but anywhere between like 8:30, 9:30. I'm more towards the 9:30, like 9:30 ish. And I try just to not do too long shows, but it tends to just happen that way. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Let's stop sharing. Let's get back to me and my wand. He has so much power. I'm still over here with Illusions channel. And no one responded, so nobody really said anything on that side. But thank you for those watching over at Dr. Illusions channel. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching. It was full of glitches and mishaps, and you know, it is what it is. We're trying to work this out. This is the testing stages of our lives. But we are going to get it. We are going to figure it out, and we're going to broadcast together, and we'll be doing shows together. And yeah, it's like my Transformers. I'm finding my Transformers. You know, the ones that are here by me, you know, they're the loyal. They know what's up. They know what I'm about. You know, the ones who don't follow and don't watch, you know, the only thing I can do is look. I can show you the water. I can't fucking force you to drink it. You know, I only can show you. You know, and I've proven myself and what I'm capable of. I'm very good at what I do. And I'm a psychic medium. I have this empathic mind that is so amazing, and I love doing readings. So, and I have my magic wand that I purchased from Salem, Massachusetts. It's a very powerful wand. It's giving me a lot of energy, and I'm ready. I'm ready to cast some spells on, you know, positive things. I don't want to do no negative stuff. It's like, make her break her leg. I'm like, damn, why? She slept with my man. Like, slept with your man? Like, wait a minute, what? You sleeping with him too? Uh, yeah, maybe. Okay, y'all fucking freaks. Y'all freaks. Like, no. But people acting crazy. There's a lot of horny energy that's going on these days. A lot of people are just straight up horny. And I don't understand it. Like, it's okay, it's part of the cycle, I guess, right? The reproductive cycle. It's like more and more like in January into like February, you're getting into this in heat. You get like in heat. And I'm just reading a couple of things here. I'm trying to figure out the weather for out here. Since I'm basically like, let's see what's going on outside because I hear some craziness going outside. People be acting weird, man. I'm telling you, people are just acting weird. Weird, 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 weird. I hear this. It sounds like Mexicans talking. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, they're talking shit right outside my window. They keep talking shit right outside my window. People are just having issues. People are having issues right outside my window. It's just, I feel like Jesus sometimes. I do. I feel like Jesus. If you want to hear the full story, those that are watching over at Dark Illusions, jump over to my channel and you get the full what's going on. Yeah, back to my channel. Yo, Albie. Sounds like some domestic shit going on outside. I'm about to get.
Yeah.
It's not really domestic, but something going on. And I'm about to put myself right in the middle because I'm just fed up with fucking people with their bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just weird. Every time with me, all the weirdness tend to come to me. So it's like, just listen to it and break it down and just like, where is this world? What's going on with this world? Now, Albie,
Oh no, man. This world is strange.
what's going on with the world, man? The world is just people are not happy. People are just being being played. Like there's a lot of opportunistics that's happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm checking out the weather real quick. What's today? The 20th. Just checking out the weather. Um, doesn't look too. Let me show you guys. Give me 1 second. Let's figure this out. Yeah, people are really weird. People are so fucking weird. The thing is that I'm not scared of weird people. Doesn't faze me, man. I just don't like when like people getting taken advantage of. That's the only thing that I don't like. That I don't support. This is the new one. The older one. It's Tuesday, Monday. This was the radar. Okay. So basically, this is the United States. Blue is snow, green is rain. Just a quick run to see what's going to be happening. Purple, purples and pinks are ice, known as sleet, and frozen rain. So it seems like my state's going to get a lot of that frozen rain, which is not fun. Not fun. It moves off. Then you got a nor'easter here. It starts. It comes up. Well, this is for the 26th. So this is subject to change. So you see, it's into a pretty big system, and this one turns into a really big system. This is the 28th. If this holds true, this would give us at least a foot of snow.
Hmm.
It could give us about a foot of snow, like easily 8 inches. And it'll be, you see, oh yeah, it gives about a foot of snow easy. And that's the 28th going on March 1st. Because this one's going to set it up. This storm sets it up because the cold air is pushing down, and then this is coming up into the cold air, and that's where the battleground happens. And it seems like a lot of snow falls in my area. Like the heavy stuff falls in my area. And Rhode Island too. And then it moves away. And then another little short clipper front. Another front goes by, but it goes up north because the weather patterns have been weird. But California is getting a lot of rain. See, that's a little snow, and like that's rain and snow. And then another system hits California, and there's another little system that comes down. You see right there, it just came down from the north, went to the south, and then goes into California like a wave. And look at all that blue. That's snow for the mountains. It's filling up the snowpacks. And then here's another system that comes in through Seattle. So you got a lot of California's getting a lot of its water back. You know, this pattern was very helpful for California. Very, very, very helpful for California. But it is what it is. I'm wrapping it up. I'm done. I'm tired. We'll be back on Wednesday. If anything happens tomorrow that has me have to come back, I come back. If not, enjoy your day, your evening, your morning. I hope you have a great day. Have a good night.
Too, bro.
And I'm gonna wrap it up. So with that said, peace everyone. Have a great evening. And I'll catch you all pretty much on the flip side. If you have any questions, if you want a reading, let me know. And we'll get you on here as soon as possible and we'll do a reading for you. And if you want it in private, I can do it in private. That's not a problem. Private, I prefer it. It's like, and if you want to tip me, you can tip me. You know, I really don't got a rate. So it's just, if you like it, you like the readings and stuff, and if it was helpful, just tip your psychics. And for me, I start off with 0. I come in neutral. Like, I don't like when psychics put up like these crazy fees, like $350, $400 for like an hour. It's like why? I understand, you're taking it as a business, but I'm taking it more as a helpful thing. And don't need to be like so expensive. But try to help out. So that's what I get. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. With that said, I'll leave a little music and I'll wrap it up for tonight. Peace.
Every minute with the fever dreams, I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Stroke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny.